Hi guys, welcome back to 7th Crown Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. So I hope that these messages here bring you closer to your highest timeline and that they help you along your path in any way, shape, or form that they need to. And let's get started. I hope you guys are doing well. I am just going to adjust something here. Okay, nice. All right. So what is it that my collective here needs to know, Spirit? What is it that my collective here needs to know? You got the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords upright. Someone here doesn't want something to be over. But you do. That's what I'm feeling from this so far. You are looking to invest in something new, but whatever this thing is that is keeping you sort of feeling like you have to stick around it, it's keeping you mentally stuck. You have a lot of thoughts about this thing that you don't want to leave. But at the same time, you do want to leave it. Because you're just like... I feel like this Seven of Swords is kind of talking about this state of mind that you're in where you're trying to leave without causing a commotion. And that could also be why this Six of Swords in reverse came up. That same kind of feeling of leaving without a commotion. And... maybe really immature people taking it the wrong way or taking it in a way that you don't mean it. Someone could also be having a lot of false hope around you and who you present yourself to be versus their ability to keep you stuck in a past version of yourself. With this Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel, is someone else that doesn't see any reason to invest in you other than because they almost feel like they already have you somewhere. They already have something. And so they don't feel like there's any need to nurture some sort of investment. They're really taking it for granted here. They're just taking everything for granted. And it's almost like this feeling of well, look at what you have. Look at everything that you have. You should be sharing with me. It's a sense of entitlement, basically. This person could be an earth sign. And if you are an Aries, you are showing up in your reading, and that is very powerful. It means you're in your energy. But if you're not an Aries, you're just showing up as someone that is very confident with their decisions, with the things that they need to do in order to get the result. Like you're willing to get down and dirty, in a sense. You're willing to do the things required. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my camera here. You're willing to do the things required in order to push you forward. So if that means having to say something to someone, you will. If that means having to walk away from someone, you will. But in other instances, you almost feel like it's almost better to do things quietly because some people aren't able to understand from the perspective that you do, that maybe the decision you're making isn't anything personal. Because I do get that this person takes a lot of things personally, because they see you as an object. So of course they take that personally because there's some sort of like ownership here. Again, that like sense of entitlement. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, they see you and the people around them as easily manipulatable. So they can do whatever they want, they can say whatever they want, and everyone is just naively going to accept them for who they are at face value without seeing red flags, without seeing things for what they are. With this Hierophant in reverse, it's like they can break all the rules. But when it comes to... Okay, so they can break all the rules. I'll tell you what I just got in a second. But when it comes to other people breaking their rules, or rules that they agree with, they're not allowed to do that. Only they are. And with the Hierophant in reverse and the Emperor, I got this feeling of like you being the true version of what it is that they are pretending to be. But they're doing it under a different mask. They're doing it under the mask of, could be religion, because of the Hierophant with the Pope on there. So any kind of like religion, doesn't have to be Catholic or Christian, whatever. It could be something else too. Whatever it is, they have like this like superiority, this like God complex to them. And so it makes it difficult for them to empathize. They're really toxic. This person's really toxic. But they can't keep you stuck with this Eight of Swords in reverse. You've escaped some sort of web that they have created for other people to keep them stuck. Look at that. Eight of Cups, upright. After the Eight of Swords in reverse, you've escaped something because you've willingly walked away. You've willingly walked away, and the thing is that they could be creating some sort of narrative around this. With the Eight of Swords, I don't know why I'm getting that in the reverse. And the Pope, actually, here. It's like he's telling his disciples, the people that will listen to him, this is what you should believe. And so maybe this person is creating a lot of like false narratives around why you walked away, to keep themselves seeming innocent. There's definitely suspicion here, because people see you as an equal give and taker. They see you as someone who doesn't invest in the wrong things because you've walked away before from past things that haven't served you, that haven't given to you the way that you have given to it. And so I think people are starting to look at this person sideways. There's some sort of disrespect here that this person shows towards others. And I think a lot of people do want to do the thing that you're doing, but they have false beliefs. They have false beliefs that are within them that could be because of some sort of wounding of their own, some sort of trauma, that they have to overgive to people that don't give to them. This Knight of Swords in reverse. Could you please clarify that, Spirit? Please clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. This has something to do with like repeated patterns here. Someone constantly being triggered when you receive something and wanting to get in the way of that. Really going out of their way to try to distract you. You know, telling you, hey, look over here. Look over here. Trying to get you stuck in your head. Trying to make you think about some sort of past situation. Get you not able to let go and have fun. Because with this Five of Wands in reverse, it really does give me this feeling where this person really is upset at how pure you are. And they're constantly trying to change that. That could be one of their triggers. Seeing people just enjoy life. Five of Pentacles upright. My goodness. This person does not want good things for you. They want you to stay blind to some sort of offer here with the Lovers. They want you to stay blind to good things coming in for you, beautiful people coming in for you that will give you that good give and take. This is also something that they could be doing to the people around them. Oh, actually, okay, no, you know what I see here? So, their version of love is very skewed. Their version of love is suffering. And your version of love is pure. It is the version where you are connected to your higher self. Understanding that you deserve all the things that you want in a relationship, in a partnership, in a friendship, any kind of communication, like it should be healthy. And, you know, if something does happen, then it should be clarified. There shouldn't be this, like, overwhelming sense of doom in a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is here. This connection, just, it seems like it's either going through a tower moment, it's already gone through a tower moment, and this person's in denial. In any case, I really do feel like this person's in denial. They still feel like they have full grasp over you. Or a group of people, like nothing is ever going to change. This is so weird. Let me think about this energy for a moment, because I just got the sign of Scorpio, which is the master of change. But oh, okay, and I just got the Devil in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Feeling stuck? So, like, keeping other people feeling stuck too. And not wanting to see them release themselves, because that somehow means something about them. This person wears a lot of masks. And I don't know why I said that. A lot of masks. They could have a lot of different kinds of fake ways in which they act towards people, so they don't want people to know who it is that they actually are, because then that would out them, and that would make them have to start from ground zero for some reason. And I don't know why I'm getting that. That's weird. Start from ground zero. Maybe that makes sense for you. Anything else here, Spirit? I think I'm going to pull out my handmade deck here in a second. Seven of Cups. You're done feeling indecisive. I really feel like you have made some sort of really important decision here in your life. To let go of toxic people that only look at you a certain kind of way. and refuse to see the good in you. Because with this Queen of Wands in reverse, it almost seems like someone just like not wanting to see the good in you and only wanting to see the bad parts and place emphasis on the bad parts. Wow, I love how the light is hitting those plants back there. So pretty. Someone's like lack of appreciation here is just, it's sad. It's like what I'm getting here is almost like them becoming really triggered the moment that someone around them, especially someone close to them, does something good. It's like they see someone get to a certain level of achievement and they have to pull them back down, because if they don't, then they themselves will not feel secure. And so they do this thing where they try to make people feel guilty for having the things that they have by being like, well, that must be nice. Or, oh man, you know, like I wish I could do that. You know, I have to work really hard though. Like passive aggressive little jabs to make the person feel like, oh my god, like I'm so sorry. You know, and some people will fall for this. This like this victimizing mentality. I feel like this person is a victimizer. I don't know why this whole reading has been about them. Maybe you need to hear this stuff. I don't want to question it, because these are the messages that are coming through. Maybe you're moving through this kind of energy right now where you're really trying to process what's real and what isn't. That's the importance in all of this. You're trying to no longer delude yourself into thinking that somebody is this sweet person, because I feel like this person kind of flip-flops between two different types of energies. Like at the bare minimum, we did say earlier that they wear many masks, so it could be that they flip-flop between many different types of masks. You never know. Hi guys, so the video actually cut off and I felt like that was a sign, so I just stopped the video there, and yeah, I hope that helped. And if you want a personal reading, definitely check out my links down below. I have my website there, and I hope you have a good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this reading. Bye!